Flight 804. Searchers have now recovered the second black box, the flight data recorder, which, along with the cockpit voice recorder found yesterday, could help piece together what caused the plane to crash into the Mediterranean Sea nearly a month ago. I want to bring in CNN's Renee Marsh. So, Renee, how long before we know what's inside these recordings?
Well, it could be weeks before we start getting answers from those black boxes. It really just depends on how damaged the recorders are. The plane's recorders potentially, though, put investigators one step closer to unraveling the mystery of what caused that passenger plane to crash. A breakthrough in the investigation into the mysterious crash of EgyptAir Flight 804. After experts on board this French vessel located and retrieved the plane's black boxes, investigators may soon be able to determine whether mechanical failure doomed the flight or something more sinister. They'll also be able to hear the final conversation between the pilots, as well as any other sounds in the cockpit.
The voice recorder is important because it will confirm what the pilots were thinking, what they saw, what they were doing. The data recorder will tell us precisely, second by second, how the plane was performing.
Both recorders were damaged, but searchers were able to retrieve the memory units, considered the most important part. The data recorder can help investigators determine how the plane's mechanics were performing, the engines, the speed of the plane, altitude, and thousands of other parameters. The voice recorder can reveal who was in the cockpit, what the pilots were saying and doing, were any of the plane's warning alarms going off. It could also capture other sounds like an explosion.
This is a very important step in the investigating process, as it marks the beginning of a long process that's going to go on from there.
Both recorders are built to withstand extreme conditions. They can survive temperatures up to 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit for an hour, and they're waterproof.
I think the chances that they're not going to get anything off it is probably pretty low. Advances in technology and solid state technology and in the forensics of getting the material off it have advanced greatly over the years.
The flight from Paris to Cairo vanished from radar and crashed into the Mediterranean Sea, killing all 66 people on board nearly 1 month ago. Until now, the investigation has been stalled, with no evidence explaining what brought down the plane. The airline maintains there were no issues with the aircraft.
We have no indications of anything or any malfunctions with the engines as of now. The aircraft was a healthy aircraft. The 25 days prior to the flight, there was no snags in the technical logbook.
With the plane's black boxes now in hand, investigators may be able to unravel the mystery of what caused Flight 804 to plunge into the Mediterranean Sea.